Hello and welcome to episode 12 of the Forever Stranded series. Guys, last time we made some really good advances. We got our power system really sorted out such that we've got full power coming off of these things at almost all times. I don't really see this go down very much anymore. Only one of these generators is running even. The rest of them are all locked up wherever they finish generating power because that's how good this is for us. With the small setup that we've got going right now, you can see there's no gravel stocked up, it's plowed through all of it, and it's just doing the stones and then converting them into the compressed gravel for us. We also got really lucky with the drop, right? Because we got that infinite water source well from Pam's Harvest Craft right over here. We can just continually dump water out of this and into that. It won't pull automatically, at least with anything I've tried so far, but we can just bucket it out into this tank, and then the tank will automatically distribute it into things like this for us because we can push it out of there. Now today, I want to move away from the base a little bit. I'd like to try to tackle a dungeon of some kind. If we look here on my map, you can see that there are a couple of buildings out here that look different than anything else that we've seen so far. And I'm pretty sure those are going to be dungeons for us, maybe the roguelikes. And also, all of this stuff right here that looks like little pixelated writing outside in the desert. I'm pretty sure that those are mine tunnels, like mine shafts that we could maybe dive into and see if we could get some cool loot that way. But to do that, we're going to need better gear than we have right now. Frankly, my gear is embarrassing. I'm just using all of the secondhand stuff that I've got from killing the various monsters that I've killed. And it's not going to cut it, but that's okay. As you can see on the screen here, this is a mod called Redstone Arsenal, and back in 1.710 this was one of the top tier armors. I mean, it's not a quantum nano suit, but that requires so much infrastructure that I don't have that I'm just not interested in beginning even until I have to for a quest. But all of this stuff is really good. You can see it has the same armor and toughness of the diamond armor, and if it's charged, it's supposed to take the charge off first before it even begins damaging the durability of the armor, or your health for that matter. And we're going to try to put some of this together today. I've gathered a few resources here down in my inventory, and we're going to put this together. So, in order to get a full set of armor for this stuff, we need 24 of these, because this is what's used in making each one of the armor pieces, just in the same pattern as you would any of the other armor that you make in the game. And you can, with this one, put a jetpack on it from Industrial Craft, and then you can actually just fly with this. Now, I don't think I'm going to do that. When I get flight, it's probably going to be through an angel ring, just so it's, as infinite as it can get, basically. But we'll also worry about that a little bit later. So, let's go ahead and start putting some of this stuff together. So the first thing we need to make is this fluxed electrum blend. And I have made enough for 40 of it because I believe in total, since we need both ingots and then also these little electrum nuggets, that's how many we need, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. And there we go, we've got fluxed electrum blend. And then we're going to come down here to our alloy smelter, make sure it is set on furnace mode, and then go ahead and pop that in there. Now you can see I'm using one of those dungeon capacitors in it. This one had enhanced smelting and was a good capacitor overall, and I figured that would be easier than trying to get to all of the different capacitor levels. Since I've already got this, I might as well use it. And you can see that it does pretty good. I mean, that stuff's pretty fast. So then let's go ahead and do the next part. We need, I think it was 48 of these diamonds too. Let me take a look at that again real quick. Yeah, because you need 24 of the crystals, and so you need 48 of those, and those are made in the same way as the other thing. But I'm going to need some more redstone. I didn't quite get enough of that. That's okay. That should be enough, pretty much regardless, I guess. So let's go ahead and get those made. Fantastic. And then we'll put all this redstone back up. And then, let's see, we'll need, basically we just need to get to where we only have 24 of these ingots. And we'll put back the nuggets if we need to. and then bam and bam. Yep, 24. Wow, exactly even. Fantastic. Got no extra things here. So then we make the boots, we make the pants, we make the helmet, and we make the chest. Ooh, I accidentally pulled my water blanket out. There we go, and now we've got this really good set of armor that we just need to charge up. Now, we're going to throw it inside of our capacitor bank here. Boop, 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 and then you can see that it's charging up. So this is going to take a minute. It's going to engage all of the furnaces around it, eat through some of our resources, but I mean, we've even got such a strong backlog. Look at this. The bones are building up inside the chest. This is running fine. It's all super full. And then we've got this over here that's super full. So I mean, like, we are good. I mean, I've put 2 skeleton spawners into our main spawner chamber, and it is keeping up no problem with what we've got going here. Now, if we continually have to do stuff like this, maybe it'll go ahead and drain our resources too much, but I doubt it. I doubt it. So we're going to walk away for a second and let that do its thing. We're going to come over here and get ourselves cooled down a little bit. Oh, and our ender lily's ready to harvest. So we'll grab that before we head back over there. I'd really like it if a second seed would pop up, but it sure hasn't happened yet. It's taking its sweet time, it seems. Ooh, it's getting there. It's getting there. So the second thing that we're going to work on a little bit is we're also, as I said before, going to get one of those angel rings. Now to do that, we need to start on the extra utilities chain, and for that what we're going to do is make some of these solar panels to start out. Well, not to start out, because the first thing we have to make is the resonator. Here we go. So that's a block of coal, 2 redstone, a resonating redstone crystal, and 5 iron. Now the resonating redstone crystal you can find in dungeon chests. You can also find it as a rare drop, I think, from harvesting redstone itself, but since we don't have that available in our world, we're going to have to use these ender shards and some redstone. Ender shards you get by just building one of these glass cutters and putting an ender pearl in the same crafting grid with it, and it separates it into 8 chunks. So from one of those we can get 8 of those crystals. So glass cutter is just iron and sticks. It's no big deal. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves out a stick, since we have this excellent stick farm back here. Among other things that it can harvest. And then we will we'll come up here. We don't have any iron on us, so we're going to have to grab some of that out. Boop. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can just go ahead and make the actuator off that, right? Alright, so it was 1, 2, and then 3 like that, I believe. And then 1 stick in the middle. Yep, fantastic. And then we'll put that in here with this, and boom, we've got our 8 shards and a little bit of durability loss on our glass cutter. Now we need more redstone again, so let's hop back down here. I'm just going to go ahead and turn all 8 shards into the resonating things, because I know that that's going to be coming up in the future of our crafting. So let's go ahead and do that. And I meant to do that. And then boom, we got 8 of those resonating crystals. Oh, tech tree start, fantastic. So then we're going to make some of those solar panels. Oh, no, because we need the polished stone. Oh no, that's the part we can get. Okay, fantastic. Let's go ahead and... I can't remember if I've already got some smooth stone made up. Let's check our chest over here. Yep, I sure do. Alright, fantastic. And then we'll just go ahead and make... Can we get at least 8 polished stone there? I think so. Whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and make it all, because eventually this stuff's going to get used anyways. Alright. And then we need to split that up there. Put that there. And we need some lapis. So let's go out here and grab some. Is this? Yeah. Good. Good. Now, I'm pretty sure that in order to generate enough to run an actuator without us having to make like a hand-done meal, then we have to do 3 of these, which is fine. I mean, we have infinite ender pearls if we spend enough time, so I'm not actually worried about these resonating redstone crystals. So we'll go ahead and grab all 9 of those, and then we are going to, very unsurprisingly, just go ahead and put them on our roof. there are spaces up here where there's actually flat ground. It's something where I should be, you know, lighting it up. But if we hit F7 real quick, you can see that yes, there is definitely space on our roof for something that operates on a flat panel. So we're going to go ahead and put it, let me try to find, yep, this is the center of it. So we're going to do right there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. We've got 9 solar panels, which is enough to operate the next machine that we're going to craft. Now that's going to be over here. We need to make that resonator that I was talking about earlier. So we need, oh, a block of coal. I forgot to grab the block of coal. Gosh, guys, look at me go. Look at me go. So let's go ahead and grab one of those out. And then boom and boom, and we've got a resonator. Now how this machine works is basically it runs off of the grid power that we were talking about earlier with all of the extra utility stuff. Doesn't really matter where we slap it down, but this is kind of like our automatically done machine room, I guess, since we've got this here, and I'm thinking we might do the other one over here if we get to it. So we're going to just go ahead and slap it down here. Now right now this thing's not going to run because it's nighttime basically, and it'll only run during the day since we put down those solar panels, because those only operate during the day. Unsurprising, right? Okay, so then we've got to get this thing ready, because we're going to make some water mills. Since we have infinite water, and this was already the best way to power an angel ring anyways, it just makes sense for us to do it. But I'm having trouble seeing it here in the menu, and I'm sure, yep, there it is. Okay. So a water mill requires some of these redstone gears, resonating power crystal, and then stone burnt. Stone burnt is made from this polished stone that we just made, and the redstone gears are just redstone torches around a plank. So that's no big deal. That's not hard for us to get by any means. We'll have to crack another ender pearl because we need at least 8 of them, I think, to fully power it, which is, of course, like I said, no problem, because given enough time, you know, unless we need to craft something out of these like real fast, we've got that already. So then let's see, can we only 7 of them. Only 7 of them on the redstone that we had. But we're going to need more redstone anyways, and some more sticks to make those torches. So let's just go ahead and head down here. We'll grab another stack or 2, and a stack of sticks too. So I want to make I want to make 8 of those, or 6, no 8. 8 of those. And so that was 4 redstone torches times 2, so 8, and then 8 times 6. So that's 48, I think. I'll need 48 redstone torches, which you don't make that way. What am I doing? Alright, so we're gonna drop this down to 48, so that way we don't overcraft here. Although we could probably find a use for some more redstone torches if we made it, honestly speaking. And then 4 of those out, and that's not even close, right? Because I need 48 times 2, I guess. Oh man, what am I doing? What am I doing? Because we need 16 of those in total. Okay, so we need to make another set. No, it's not another set. What? I don't even know. I don't even know, guys. You know what? I'm just going to make another 48, and like I said, we'll find a use for them if we need them. We will, I'm sure. There's plenty of uses for redstone torches. It's not like they're rare. And actually, like, a whole stack's got us covered there. Yeah, gosh. Okay, so then we need some planks, so we're going to go down to our tree farm. Although I probably should have just taken the redstone torches with me. I'm sure I'll end up back down there. It's not a big deal. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab out... Right, that'll make us more than enough planks, because we only need 16. Alright, let's head back down here. Grab us some water while we're going. We're so thirsty. Okay. Throw these in here, and boom, we've got the 16 gears that we need. So then let's look at the recipe again, so I can make sure that I've got what's going on here. And we need the stone burnt, for which we need 6 times 8. 6 times 8, so the same thing, the 48 that I was talking about earlier. Do we have enough? Do we make? Yeah, we've got enough polished stone. So we'll hop these into... Gosh, I walked right past it. I walked right past it, guys. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and throw that in there. You can see that it's not crafting right now, which is fine. which is fine. Because what we're going to do is we're just going to step up here and we're going to sleep. I put my bed up really high, so that way if monsters were spawning around me, I could still go ahead and sleep the night away if I wanted to, because they wouldn't be nearby if I was up here. And sleep. Alright. And then we'll step back down here. Any blazes? We'll go ahead and kill those while we're here. Yep, fantastic. And then we'll step down and see that this thing is operating. Heck yeah. So I'm going to make a small cut here just to let that do its thing, and once that's done, we will get back together. Fantastic. So we finished up our work there. I went ahead and laid out the crafting recipe for 8 of these bad boys, and I've got them coming out over here. So we're going to go ahead and make all of those, and then we're going to go downstairs and do a little bit of work. So I've planted out an area here so we can kind of see the area that we need it to operate in, and I also brought our well down with us, so I'm going to go ahead and plop that down there so that way we can start manipulating the water once we're done. All of these are the places where the water mills are going to be, so I'm going to go ahead and sap up all of this cobblestone and start placing those down. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. And there we go. We have 8 of these, so now we just need to power them up with some water. So let's grab out some water from our well. We'll go ahead and put this back here. And you can see now that that's generating 4 grid power for us. Grab another one, put it there, grab another one, put it there, and you can see that now this is generating 36 for us because it's got water running on 3 of its sides because it does 4 grid power per side. Fantastic, right? I know. It's great. So then let's grab up all these torches. We're going to put that one there, this one back here, this one over here, so on and so forth all the way around until we have filled this entire area with all of this water. Now, like I said before, I'm not really worried about this room. I don't want this area down here to be super duper pretty because I'm not going to be down here very much. This is where I'm going to place all the machines that are going to like super automatically do stuff for us, where we really don't ever need to touch them again. Except for stuff like this, where it's only touched as long as we need it to. In that case, I might come back down here. But I did want to show this off, like I wanted this to be a thing, so I made up some glass and I also made up an eye chisel, so that way we could just go ahead and pop this in here and then we can turn it into the quite clear glass. Fantastic, and then we're going to go ahead and swap that out, and then we're just going to put this across the top. Bam. And it's not, like I said, it's not going to look super pretty, but for now, this'll do. I'm not terribly worried about it. Just enough to actually do something with it, but not enough to try really, really hard. Bam, there we go. And so now we've got a little walkway all the way around it so that we can see what's going on here. And now we should have plenty of grid power to try to make an angel ring. Now to do that, we need a couple of more things. We're going to need to get some lassos. Because you can see, the angel ring requires a lasso that has a ghast and a lasso that has a bat in it. Now, the bat one's not going to be hard to get. The lasso is the cursed one with the ghast inside of it. That's a little bit more difficult. So we need some gold nuggets, which 1 gold ingot will provide plenty for us at the moment. And we need some string, which I should have plenty of. What did I do with the string? Where's my string? Well, there's some, but that's not what I'm looking for. I have a bunch of it laying around here somewhere. Where is it? You know what? Yeah, I have a bunch of it, so I put it in here because I had so much of it. Jeez. And then, bam, like that. Because we're going to need 2 of them. because the second one we've got to curse up, which we do, bum bum bum, with one of these drops of evil. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there with that, and that becomes a cursed lasso. Alright, so then the next thing we need to do is we need to get a bat inside this one. So let's look around a second. I'm sure if we just spend a moment looking around here, we will find a bat. Yeah, there we go. Look how easy that was. So let's let him come down a little bit, and then we will fervently start mashing the right click to try to grab him. See, they know. They know. The bats, they know when you want them. So then they flicker just out of reach. I'm hoping he'll land somewhere, but maybe not. He does seem to be stuck against that wall. Let's go try this. There we go. And we got a bat. So not too difficult there. Boop. Okay, so then the second thing we need is a ghast, which there does actually happen to be a ghast spawner in the town. So we're going to go and try and hit that if we can, because I feel like that'll be a little bit easier than trying to go to the nether and deal with a whole bunch of blazes among everything else that we'd have to deal with there. Let's go ahead and catch ourselves some sleep here. And then we will come down from our mighty tower and then travel far enough away so that all of the monsters despawn. Or at least the grand majority of them, right? Killing myself on my own wall. That's the kind of quality player I am. Okay. Let's grab ourselves some food, so we've got some good saturation going there. And then we will head towards the gas spawner that I found in the town. And also we need to clean our inventory. Give me a minute to do this stuff, guys, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back together. That building over there is the one we're looking for. Pretty sure that's the one that has the blaze. So we're just going to head over there. Or not blaze, sorry, gas, what am I saying? Going to head over here and then try to get up to the top, because it's going to be something up at the very, very top. Are there vines on this side? I would figure that I would hear them spawning by now, but I'm not. Oh, nope, there it goes. There it goes. See, now you have to get it done right, you have to get it to where it will only be at like 2 hearts. Because you can't just capture it like you can the bat. But I'm going to keep sending its fireballs away. So obviously I don't want to deal with being all bloody and stuff. That one is not even going to try to fight us. So we're going to go ahead and kill this too. Obviously I don't need to mess with that. Oh my goodness. I was really hoping that I could get away with this, but gosh, I'm going to kill every single one of these either by throwing their fireballs back at them or just kill them normally. That's how this is going to end up working. But yeah, you can see the basic premise. You have to attack a ghast and then get to it when it only has like 2 hearts, which that one does. That one's perfect right now. Let's see if I can somehow get to it. Is it going to stay close enough that I can? Or phase in? Oh my goodness. Best opportunity I'm ever going to have, and I just squandered it. Well, as exciting as this is to watch, I'm sure, I'm just going to cut, and then once I've captured it, I'll bring you back. Alright, and having caught my ghast finally, and it took me a while. I'm actually sort of embarrassed. I'm not going to admit how long it took. Um, we have it over here. The recipe has come together. Now, there are several different styles that give you several different types of wings that come off your back. I don't know which one I think would look best, so I'm just going blank. So here we go. We got our angel ring. We still got the golden cursed lasso, so we can use them again if we need to. But that's the end. Is this the one? No, this isn't the one where I can put it in the ring slot. Alright, but we've got an angel ring now, so check this out. Boom! Creative flight. Now, now we are kings of this land and may do as we please. So guys, this took a lot longer than I thought it would. There was a lot of infrastructure that we didn't have that I had to set up in this episode. So we're going to go ahead and end it here. I know I talked about exploration, but next time the exploration will happen. We're going to go and try to take down one of those dungeons. I'm going to have my inventory all clear, and we're going to have plenty of room, and we're going to take stuff down, guys. But I'll see you next time. If you did like the episode, please do go ahead and press that like button. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. And later, guys, I'll see you in the next episode.